Excuse me. Hi, friends. Welcome. I'm Nancy Thompson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skaneateles, New York, and I'm here to share some creative ink with you. Some creativity so you feel inspired to go and create and share all those beautiful creations with others. So come on in and welcome. I welcome you to my channel. If you're new, please say hello. Let me know where you're from and how you found me. I definitely welcome you, and those who are returning, thank you so much for supporting me. So make sure as you're watching this video to hit the thumbs up if you're on or give me some hearts, whatever channel you're on, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. I come live approximately 3 p.m. every Wednesday here on Facebook, and then every Wednesday and Friday on YouTube. So come in and enjoy me. So today it's a hot day here in Central New York. So hopefully some of you are inside staying cool, or maybe you're out by the lake with that cool lake breeze. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're staying cool and hydrated. So hopefully another day of this heat wave, and it'll be, I don't like it when it's like in the 90s to 100 degrees. It's way too hot here. You don't feel like doing anything outside. So today I am sharing a sneak peek for the July 3rd, 2024 online exclusives that will be available. There's lots to choose from, and make sure to sign up for my newsletter. I am going to that's where you can subscribe to my newsletter, where hopefully in this newsletter, it's getting ready to go out hopefully tonight or early first thing tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. I'm getting close. I'm almost done. But I do want to add something so you can see all the new upcoming online exclusives, okay? So look for a PDF for that as well in the newsletter, and also past PDF tutorials as well for what I've demonstrated here on my channel. So let's get started for these online exclusives. One of them, and we're also going to learn a little bit about color too today. So let's look at my desktop. You know what? Let's go to this one so you can see this. There we go. So one of the things I really want to share that's coming back, or that will be available for customers, is this glass mat. It was part of the Join Kit during Celebration, right? Was it Celebration? I don't know. It's been so long. But either way, it was available in the starter kit. And also demonstrators were able to pre-order one. There was a time where we could. So I've had mine for a little bit, and I want to show you a few things on how to use it. It will be available July 3rd, and I'm not sure what the quantity is. So if you are loving the glass mat and really want to get one, make sure you order July 3rd. It's $60, and it will be in the item code will be in the just in the PDF as well. But you can just simply go to the online store, and there'll be a category in the online store of online exclusives, and that's what you're going to want to click on, and you'll see it all right there, and it'll be so easy to add anything that you want to your cart. And we're also going to use a new bundle that will be in the online exclusives. But let me show you a few things. There's this the glass mat is pretty big. I don't really know how long, so it's at least 12, it's at least 17 inches by about, 14 inches is the surface, and it's heat resistant, and it's easy to clean up. So when you're doing techniques and stuff, it's really nice. It also comes with this silicone mat that's great for your ink spots, or you could be watercoloring, a lot of different stuff, and you can do some type of techniques with this here as well, okay? Or you can put an ink pad in here, and it will help it keep from sliding around on you when you're stamping, but this does stick to your mat pretty well, okay? And what else does it come with? The mat also comes with this chamois. It's definitely a lot thinner for a chamois for cleaning up your glass mat and keep it sparkly clean. And I kind of keep mine in this half old stamp case that we have, but the regular stamp case that we carry now in the catalog is great too to store that as well. Okay, so I see we have some joining here. So hi, Charlotte and Kathy, welcome. Okay, so let's start with, I didn't really think about which one. Oh, I know what we're going to start with. We're going to do a couple different categories, but to kind of get my thought process going. Also later this year is going to be this color wheel that is featured in the 24 to 25 annual catalog on page 132. It's a great way to help you gather your color schemes, okay? It'll give you some complementary colors. It will also give you ones that more complementary too. And then you can also kind of create like a triangle too of colors, so you can see what ones opposites kind of go with each other. The triadic, I believe it's called, which it shows here on this color wheel. So what I have done is, which one do I want to start with? I think we'll go with Coastal Cabana. I had chosen as my first color on here was Coastal Cabana, and then I went over here and what other color? So we're gonna do Fresh Freesia, okay, and then over here Crushed Curry, okay. So those are the three colors that are supposed to be, they'll complement each other nicely, okay. So let's give it a whirl. And we're also pulling in this new Changing of Leaves bundle. I'm in love with this. I have lots of ideas. I can't wait to share even more with you, but you don't want to see them all at once, okay? And did I say this color wheel will be coming to you, customers, later on in the fall? I think is when Stampin' Up! Plans to release this, is a color wheel. So you'll be able to have this tool as well, okay? Okay, so let's look at the dies that go with this. It has a hybrid embossing folder. So the die that goes with this is meant to snap into place here on the lid. It's always the Stampin' Up! Logo that it snaps in. You put your cardstock in or designer paper, close it up, and then run it through your die cut and embossing machine. So easy. And it will die cut and emboss everything, or you can also use it as just a plain embossing folder as well, and just have all these beautiful leaves embossed on your cardstock. So hi Colleen and Kathy and Charlotte, welcome. Okay, can we order the color wheel? Not till later this fall, Colleen. And I'll be letting you know when. It's in the production stages right now, so it is planning to come because Stampin' Up! Got tired of your. I think we kept letting them know that we really wanted a color wheel, and they are making it happen. So, but it takes a little bit of time to get it all made. Okay, there's some great words in this stamp set too, and there's a few other die cuts. So we've got a couple. There's like 3. Label die cuts, it's what I call labels, and then some other images. They do not match the leaves, so they're meant to accessorize, complement the stamped images, which is really cool, okay? But this one this one die will cut out these stamped images as well, and I'm going to share more about that, how these how you can, some tips on how to die cut these images, okay, with your stamp, okay, and that will be on Friday. So we're going to be doing more with this stamp set, a little bit more advanced technique, which you're going to love, okay. Okay, so I think that's it for that, and now we're going to do some simple direct to paper, okay. And one of the tips I like to do is when I'm done cutting, I like to go and cut a whole stack of paper, because this is a size that I use a lot, or it could be 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I'll die cut a lot, and I just throw them in this clear envelope, and I've labeled my size. So I have some card stock all ready to go for the size that I usually use. So hi Lucia, welcome, good to see you here. Okay, so let's see here. Let me do this. So we are going to, what did I say we were going to do? We're going to do the Coastal Cabana, right? The Crushed Curry and Fresh Freesia. I did not make this color combination ahead of time, so I really don't know how this is going to turn out. So let's see how it's going to work, okay? I think we're going to go landscape wise. We're going to just see how this goes. And I think I want the yellow to be in the middle, okay? So this is one of the beauty things of the glass mat, okay? So I'm going to just kind of just do direct to paper technique here, and I'm just going to drag it across my paper, okay? And I don't care if it looks totally colored or not, but I think I do want a little bit more here. And let's see how this works. We're guinea pigs here today. Hi, Joan and Donna, welcome. I hope you guys are doing good with this heat, but I think I want this to be definitely deeper here. And let's do the Coastal Cabana on this other side. It's a little intense, but that's okay. And that's what cardstock is. We're just plain, right? With and my ink pads I don't think are extremely soupy or juicy as well, so but I think I want this a little bit deeper. All right, so what do you guys think? I think the colors go okay together. It doesn't, I think it looks like a deeper Coastal Cabana there, but let's add just a little bit more here. Okay. So now let's add some stamp images to this, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this big, we're gonna take our stamps, all right? It's photopolymer, and we're gonna use this big background stamp, okay? It is, what's the letter on this? I think we still have this available. It is letter F. All right, so let's put that there, and I'm going to simply kind of just kind of lay my stamps down, okay? And let's do this. And how do I want these to go? I just want to kind of cover how I think I want my stamps to look. I think we're going to slide this down a little bit more and kind of go like that. Let's see. Because I want to try to make sure I get quite a bit of all of them, right? Is that how I want that to look? Maybe we'll go up here like this. Okay, I think that will look okay. We're going to try it, all right? So I've laid it with the stamped image down, okay? Now we can just lay our block over this. Doesn't quite fit all the way. This is where I missed the Stamparatus, right? So let's, there's a little bit hanging over, but we know it's not going to completely fill our paper, okay? And we're going to use Memento ink, and this is where I should have, like, let me see, do I have a refill here? You really kind of want your ink pad kind of juicy. I would normally use StazOn ink because that's definitely a crisper image, but I don't like to use StazOn with photopolymer. I just don't think it's good for our stamps personally. But that's personal choice because StazOn ink is, what's the word I want to use? Hopefully I'm not over inking this. You know, it's got chemicals in it. I might have over inked this a little bit. Let's see how we do here. Okay, I'm having trouble with the top. So if you feel like your stamped images aren't looking as crisp as you should, then maybe it's time to, you know, grab that ink refill and give it a little bit of love. Okay, so I like to turn it upside down and go like this, especially if you have a large stamp. And let's make sure it's, you know, I don't like to drag because that kind of just drags your ink. So I think just kind of tapping it up and down really helps with your coverage. And let's let's just put this down and see how it looks. I might not even like this. So, hi Linda, welcome. I'm frozen. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not. As far as on my end it is. We're just kind of getting started, Linda. So I just want to really make sure I've got some good impression there. And let's just lean this off. There we go. I guess, you know, once you start adding like the black images, I don't think it looks bad. So we're going to add some greetings. So we're going to use a greeting from the Simply Said. So let's just add just a note right here in this corner. I think there's plenty of, or, you know, yeah, we can just do that. We'll just add, no, we're going to add, I'm not thinking here. We're going to add a die cut label, okay? But if you really want to keep your layers really simple, maybe we will. We'll just share that with this one because we're going to make another one, okay? So let's just add this in the corner. We're going to just keep it really simple because simple stamping is meant to be something that's quick and easy to do. All right, and we're going to mount this onto a piece of basic black. So let's do that. Okay, good. I'm glad because, you know, I don't know. See, now my video has ended, so we'll see. Hopefully I'm going to keep going, and it's great on YouTube. Facebook can just be so glitchy, so we'll see. I think it'll all come out, and if not, it'll be recorded and I can still upload it to YouTube. Okay, so this is just a hint. This is just 4 inches by 5 1/4. What we're doing. Okay, and then let's add this to, let's see, I changed my layout a little bit, so let's add this to 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 cardstock. This is thick basic white. Okay, and you could leave it flat like this, or let's add some dimensionals just to give it a little bit of height. And I gotta be careful that I don't, where'd my chamois go? Chamois, here we go. Let's clean up, because you want to, when you're using the glass mat, if I were to set anything on top of this ink, it is going to transfer the ink for sure, okay? And you could keep some wet paper towels as well. So when we get into a little bit more heavier stamping, I'm gonna also just dry this off so we don't get our card base all wet here. Okay, now we're good. So let's just do this. Let's add some dimensionals. And these are super quick cards to do. But just trying out the different, you know, it's not really that bad of a color scheme, you know. Just trying them out. I do think they do complement each other. Okay, so let's do this right here. Let's center this though. You do get inky. My fingers have seen a ton of ink lately. Okay, look at that simple and quick card. So what you could do is, I didn't do this, but you could stamp on the envelope, or when I'm doing this, I like to emboss the edge of the envelope. And I like to emboss 2 envelopes at a time because this is really thin. And sometimes when you're doing 1 envelope at a time, it will rip through because it's just way too much paper. And then just do that and run it through flat of your emboss machine. Let me do that really, really quick. Let me just change out my platform here, and so you can see how beautiful the embossed flat looks. Let's see here. Okay, look at that texture. Let's see if we can get it in the light on there. Isn't that just beautiful? So we've got an embossed, and there we go. Really quick and easy. You do need a die cut machine if you're going to do that though. Die cut and emboss machine. Okay, let's move on to another technique type thing that we can do. So here's my other card that we did that I have a little sample. This is Poppy Parade, Daffodil Delight, and I think it was Pumpkin Pie. So is what I used. Yes, because I used all from the Brights family, okay? And then just stamped my images on there and used a die cut with a little bit of linen thread, which we're gonna need here because I didn't grab that. Okay, so let's do another one. So what do you love the envelope? Isn't that just great? And welcome, Joan. So glad to have you here. And I think I said Linda. So, okay. Let's move on. Now we're going to do, so I've pulled in some of my blending brushes, okay? So let's go with a totally different color scheme. This one's a little bit more monochromatic. So how about some Bubble Bath, Petunia Pop, and Berry Burst? Let's give that a whirl just to kind of see how that looks, okay? So let's start with our Bubble Bath, all right? And what you can do with this on the glass mat is you can just take and directly add, you guys see that? I think we're in shot now. You can just push on your glass mat with your ink pad, okay? And let me organize here a little bit. I don't know where I've got so much stuff around. And then we'll go down to Petunia Pop. Okay, let's get, ooh, wow, that's really intense, right? And then let's go down to Berry Burst. So we're gonna have this nice graduation of color, okay? And I've got ink all over me. All right, so I need something. What did I do? I have a wet paper towel somewheres. Here we go. Just for that fact. Okay, so let's grab some blending brushes. We've got this one, and I think this will be good. So we're gonna first start with, we're gonna use the 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 piece of cardstock again, and I'm just gonna grab some of that ink directly there. And we start off our cardstock a little bit. Now Bubble Bath is very subtle, so I might, with this color, decide to just go directly to the ink pad because we could be forever trying to get some color. And you want to start off, because see how it got really intense right there? Start off so you don't get too much intensity. So you can also, here's another, you can just go directly from your ink pad too, but we're going to start off and add some color. See, Bubble Bath is kind of like a brownish pink to me, I feel, or until it dries, okay? So let's do this. It just helps with your blending. The glass mat really helps with the blending. So let's, I'm gonna move to the Petunia Pop. We're gonna definitely start off, and let's just start our little rainbow effect here. And just kind of mesh these two colors together with a little bit of blending. Work down a little bit more right there. And if you want to, you can also kind of like put a post-it note where you're somewhere's on your ink surface there. I guess it's wet. It's amazing how much ink there is. And let's just blend a little bit more color just to help from the ink transferring from your fingers. And then let's move down to Berry Burst. So we're starting off, and this should really get intense here. Just keep working that color until you are happy with what you would like. So let's keep blending. It's amazing how much ink is on this plate. See, the blending brushes just really move that ink around, okay? So And you can always, another paper towel. Like if I'm going want a little lighter, I might just take and just kind of dry my brush off a little bit with that Berry Burst, so I can get more intense Petunia Pop color. Oh, that looks really cool. Can you guys see the differences? There, let's just blend away this line here a little bit more. Okay. Hi, Betty. Welcome. Okay. Let's do a little bit more of the bubble bath. I almost think I would have liked Petal Pink a little bit more. A little bit more softer pink. I'm trying to think what other color. Or Flirty might have been good too. Okay, I think we're blended. That's pretty good. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave that there in case we decide we want to add anything else to this. So let's grab our thing again. All right, so let's see. Am I liking this? What do I want to do? I think I'm going to just reposition these a minute, okay? Let's do this. Kind of want these down here. Let's go like this. Let's put that down there. Okay. All right, we're gonna try this. Just do that. Maybe I'll just be careful. It did stick. Okay. So let's add some ink to this and let's ink this up again. Let's tap, tap, tap here. Let's do this. Okay. Let's just white this up. That black bothers me. Okay. Now it's time to stamp. Let's see how this is gonna come out. You know, you can switch it, do whatever way you want. Okay, let's do this. Main thing is, you know, keep pressing at it because it makes it big. You can stamp these individually too, but I like this one step stamping. Okay. All right, time for the big reveal. Oh yeah, look at that. A little bit less there, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so let's embellish this. So let's first add it to our black mat. And then I got one more card to share with you. We're gonna make one more card here. Look at that. That does look pretty, doesn't it? I think I like this color scheme better. And these are complementary colors on the wheel. So they're right in line with each other. So I'll show you that in just a second. So we're going to just have a hint of black, so 4 inches by 5 1/4 on there. And then let's add a label to this. Okay, where'd my label go? So we're going to stamp. Actually, before we go any farther, let's clean this up. I think I'm done stamping. So this time, because there's so much ink, I'm going to just kind of take a wet paper towel and get the majority off. Okay. There, that actually works pretty good too. And then we'll just take a dry one. Where did my dry paper towel? Here we go. And let's just dry it. Oh, we're squeaky clean, aren't we? I'll try not to be too squeaky. Okay, there we go. So we have a clean desktop again. Okay, let's stamp some greetings. So we're going to use out of this set a little note to just brighten your day. So let's stamp it on this die cut label. This is in the Changing Leaves die set. Here we go. And let's see, where should we put this? I gotta think here. Maybe like this. I think I like it like this. So let's do that. And we're going to add in some die cut leaves, which I've already die cut. So let's grab one of the leaves here. I think we'll just kind of go like this. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll go like this. Not sure. Let's see. No, I think I'll go with the first way. Okay, let's just put this down with a little bit of liquid glue. There's no right or wrong. It's just whatever appeals to you. And let's just throw this down here. And then let's put some dimensionals on this. Right here. And we're going to add a little bit of linen thread too. So let's grab a piece of linen thread. I think this might be too big, but that's okay. So let's see. I'm going to, do I have some Seal Plus? I'm going to just take a little bit of Seal. Hopefully, that's what I was afraid of. It's going to catch. Yeah. You know what? We're going to take a little bit of, sometimes the seal is just too sticky. So let's just take a little bit of tear tape right there, okay? Oh my goodness, come on. Everything's wet. That's the problem. The ink is wet. Glue that down. Is it going to stick? Oh my goodness. Let's just go right over top this again. This is what being real is. Okay, I'm pressing to release this paper. Let's see if we can get it to release. Oh my goodness. I've never had such trouble. Okay, we're going on to step number 2. Let's use a mini glue dot. Okay, let's grab a kind of a pick tool here. Let's put a mini glue dot right there. We just, oh, now it's sticking to my finger. Oh my goodness, Nancy. And I got a glob. Hang on, let's redo this. We just need a little bit of adhesive there for this linen thread to stick to. Okay. Let's put that there. Make kind of a loop. And then do another one, because you just want kind of like a big fake bow here. Faux bow. All right. Okay, we need some scissors. So let's grab some scissors, snips, and we'll snip that. Okay, success! What about using the big tool? Thanks, Linda. I know, nothing worked there. Okay, phew. Let's make sure this is going to look good. Okay, that's going to look okay. Whew. All right, so let's do this. Oh, and I forgot to grab some, oh, let's see. Do I have, I've been using stuff, you know, I've been creating a lot, and I'm not sure where I'm putting stuff back. Lots of times I leave things in bins, and other times I put it back where it belongs. So there's just stuff all over my office right now. Lots of creating going on. Okay, let's add this to a card base. Okay, I'm liking this color scheme. Even though it's like up and down differently, it's totally fine. We go from dark to light. Let's grab a bone folder here. Give this a little crease. And then let's put this on with, I'm crooked here though. Oh boy, I'm really crooked. tail's a little long. Okay. So let's add some dimensionals to this. All right, everybody's still with me? Okay, what time is it? All right, we gotta step it up here, Nancy. Okay, but you're getting 3 cards here to see today. All right, so lots of simple, easy stamping that you can go and create some really simple cards. Use this kind of idea with anything. Just get out some blending brushes or sponge daubers if you have them, and just create a nice background, or even just the direct to paper technique. You don't need anything else. And then use black with, I think, solid, or, you know, outline images kind of look good, you know, or solid still looks nice as well. So what do you think? And then let's add a couple butterflies here to this card. We're just going to go with the little mini ones. Let's just throw a couple butterflies, these brass butterflies on here. All right, and we'll pair it again with this embossed envelope right there. Isn't that just beautiful? Look at that. So here's my other color scheme that I did. I did the Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, and Daffodil Delight. So you can just have so much fun creating all kinds of simple cards. Just start with the one concept and then just go color crazy and just do it in a ton of different combinations. Just kind of look. Most colors within the family go great together, so pull from the color family. As long as you got a little bit of contrast, it's going to look awesome, okay? And even, you know, even this one doesn't look that bad, you know? It's not my favorite, but still not that bad. Okay, let's go on to just some really simple, basic stamping, okay, that you can do. So let's, I gotta clean this stamp here first. So let's grab our chamois here because we're gonna use these images. So let's do that. Okay. And should we go with another combination, color combo? So let's do this. And this you could easily do too. You could have fun with this. You could quickly do a ton of cards doing this next simple stamping idea. Okay, so we're going to pull these apart off and we're going to just stamp individually. So there's one, and here's the other one. This one kind of, you got to play with this one a little bit to get it on the block, okay? So there, it'll kind of fit like to the right angle, all right, corner. And then this one, I'm going to just, yeah, when you're photopolymer, they stretch. So sometimes it's better to just kind of throw it down, okay? And I got a little bit of water on this block. And then pick it up with your block, okay? So it doesn't distort the image, all right? Okay, so we are going to start with, let's see, let me get rid of these colors. We're going to go with some different colors, okay? So let's use some, I got some more colors here. Let's go with Poppy Parade, Lemon Lime Twist, and some Daffodil Delight, okay? And let me close up a few of these ink pads. We don't have any problems here. And messy desk here, right? Let's get rid of the blending brushes. We're going to need black, and we're going to pull in Happy Birthday. You know what? Let's go with Just a Note. I need some generic cards at the moment. So let's go with Just a Note. All right, so we're going to start with the 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, Linda, thanks for coming in. And yeah, check back to see what the last card is, okay? So we're going to just stamp in the corner. We're going to start with our words first, and then we're going to build our card around the words, okay? And I like to start with the largest image first, okay? Because then you fill in with the smaller images. Okay, so let's ink up this leaf. I don't know what kind of leaf it is, but it's a leaf with our Poppy Parade. And I think we're going to ink this up twice. Okay, so we're going to just kind of go off with this. There we go. And then I think we're going to give it a little turn. This is where you want to be careful if you're using your glass mat like this, okay? Because it will start to get ink all over the place. Let's see. Let's kind of go. We're going to kind of go like this. There we go. And then, okay, so there's the Poppy Parade. Let's go with some lemon or Daffodil Delight. Let's go with this, I think. We will just, then this is where you just start filling in with stamped images, okay? And you could overlap too. And I'm going to just kind of get out the lemon lime twist here. And let's stamp this up. Let's kind of fill this in a little bit. Let's just kind of move it in. It's okay to overlap. And whoops, let's put that back in the daffodil. Let's go here. A little bit of color. Let's add some more of the daffodil. Let's go over here. It's Sal. Oh, rats. I did that wrong. Oh, well, we've got two greens next to each other. Yikes. So let's do this. We're going to go like this. I wasn't paying attention. So then let's just add a little bit more color here. Let's go like this. Okay, not perfect, but it still looks pretty cool. Okay, so let's finish up our card. I'm going to just clean up this. So it's okay for you to clean up as you go, okay? And that way you keep on top of it. So let's add this to some basic black again. Okay, pull out my basic black. I think there's two here, so let's do that. Here we go. Black is always a great matte. If you never know what color, sometimes that black really, especially when you're using it, just makes everything pop. So always give basic black a try. And then let's grab, let's see, I got this here. So this is just another simple, basic way to do some simple stamping. And I'll try and redo this sample again so you can see that without the mistake. And I think because it's simple stamping, we're going to just leave it flat on the card and just be done with it, right? No dimensionals, no nothing. If you wanted to add a couple of gems or something to embellish with, you could do that. So maybe, you know, I think I'm going to just leave it just like this because I think it looks great. Just like this. So what do you think? It's not just simple and elegant, bit late, but here. Thanks, Carolyn. Welcome. Thanks for joining. So what do you think of this one? Just simple and easy stamping. You can make a whole bunch of these. You can even make these kind of like a one sheet wonder, but you do need to, I should revisit that again, the one sheet wonder. So maybe I will. And you could create a bunch of cards, very simple and fast doing that. So, because you could either stamp the whole sheet of cardstock and then cut it apart and then use a, you know, a die cut label or a punch and bump up your words so you wouldn't worry about keeping an open space for your words to show through, but easy to do. So I hope, let's look at the cards that we did today again. Okay, and don't forget, you can check out my online store and place any things that you might need. And don't forget, It's also not the bundle savings, the 10% on bundles between now and June 30th. You can purchase any of the bundles. You can check out in the online store. There's a listing there of all the bundles that are available for an additional 10% off your savings. But this one is not ready yet until July 3rd. So, but there's a lot to choose from. Okay, so here's our colors from today. So really, this one kind of goes like with that. And then these two right here is what we did, because these were direct to paper where we just ran the ink pads over. These were done with blending, and this one just simple stamping. So I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, I'm so glad you like the colors. So go back and watch the beginning of the replay, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. And we'll see you again on Friday. We'll be using this bundle again for some really fabulous things. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that one. I meant to do this one. There we go. On Friday with some more fabulous ideas using the embossing folder and the dies with this as well. Okay? Okay, everybody, have a great day. Stay cool. If you're hot in this country, I think pretty much everybody's warm right now these next few days. So have a fabulous day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.